Hello, we're Oomph, and you're watching Loud TV. Stay tuned, motherfuckers.
Perfekte Armee im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
It's great to experience that our new album is so great for the fans. You know, the response is awesome, and they really appreciate our new stuff, and everyone is happy that we're kind of like, went back to our roots a bit more. And yeah, it's for us also great to experience those energy on stage and to get awesome reactions from the crowd. So yeah, so far it's great.
In Germany, the album was #1 chart position, so it was a big hype. So maybe it's a reason why so many shows are sold out. And we also feel that it's going all over Europe. It takes a little bit more time, but it's fine. It's really fun. It's echt fun.
Oh no! Each album went in the charts. So I think the last albums went top 10. But we've never had a top 1 album before. So even with Augen auf and Wahrheit oder Pflicht. Okay, the single was #1, but not the album. It was #2. So it was our very first #1 album. So it's a great thing after such a long time.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
Well, it was conscious, of course. We tried to keep the positive energy that we collected during our very successful Russian tour before we created this album, and went into the studio right after this tour, and so almost 80% of the record was finished after 1 month. So yeah, that was a good decision, and and then we just tried to imagine how it would feel if we enter a time machine and go back to the middle of the 80s and try to revive those old feelings. And apparently it worked out well. So and of course we combined it with our actual emotional and intellectual status quo. So it's kind of hybrid between the 90s and nowadays life. So yeah, that's the first time that we did it that way.
Well, as Dero said, the writing of the songs was very fast in the session, 1 month, 1.5 months. But then we had to go on tour again. It was fun, of course. It was a European tour for the album, 25. And then we had festivals, and then in between we always get back into the studio, work on those songs. And then of course we had to search for a new record company. This always takes time, if you want it or not. It takes time to contact the record companies, to meet them, to talk to them. We had the great opportunity to choose between 8 offers from major companies, big indie metal labels, so that takes some time. And as we produce on our own, it's also taking time producing the songs. Everybody has good ideas, and we talk a lot about it, try new things, and it sounds long period, nearly 3 years, but for us it's a whole period of work and fun. Yes.
I mean, to develop you have to explore new things and experience new things in life. So otherwise you're gonna be too repetitive at the long term. So yeah, as we're a band of changes and we still have the guts to experience new things. It was good to have at least 3 years in between those last 2 albums. So there's other bands who need 10 years.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
Yeah, and it's sarcastical, and it's aggressive, and it's provocative. So of course it's not just sweet. Who wants to be just sweet? I mean, maybe Justin Bieber. I don't know, but that's not our cup of tea. Well, it was about time. I mean, I don't know. I mean, concerning the content and the lyrics, it was, I don't know, there was so much anger and aggression going on in my head, so I had to just let it out and reflected how I see all those changes within society, politics, and the world. So, yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, to still be able to use music as a tool or as a self-therapy to let out all of your dark emotions and twisted feelings about the world. So that's still cool.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes. Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
I mean, the good thing is that you can interpret it in different ways, you know. It can be a dystopia, it can be a reflection of nowadays life, or ancient life even. Well, no one knows, and that's a good thing about it. I mean, it would be too easy and too dumb to just have it clear, you know. That's what I like about music and art itself, that you can really talk a lot about it, and there's so many questions that occur, much more than answers, you know, and then you know that that's a good work that you've done, just in my eyes.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes. Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
And so he invited me to take part in one of his songs called Abracadabra, and it worked out really well and happened really quickly, and it just fit. And so he took revenge in this song. So we just offered him this part in this song because we had the feeling that there was still something missing. Could be more, I don't know, exhausting when we do it together with another voice, you know. So it was great. So it matches pretty well because the song was already written and completely done. But I think we all had the feeling that it's a bit boring at the long term to just have my voice in there because it's almost spoken words or spoken lyrics. So yeah, that was the perfect one for a duet.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes. Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
But soon they are available again. There will be our first new albums available on CD, our first 4 albums, vinyl as well, and of course streaming and download. And next step will be the next following 3, the Virgin Records, Unrein, Ego and Plastic will also be available again. After time the rights go back to us, and then we are choosing a distribution partner, and this time of course it was pretty easy to find one with Napalm Records, and they re-release our first 7 albums.
Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes. Im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes.
Always, I mean, it's always great to tour this huge country and to see how many people appreciate our music and know our lyrics, and it's really a different world in a way. I mean, it's cool, different culture, different food, different vibes, different environment, and that's always great. It's like an adventure, you know. And this time we even go far east to Vladivostok and Novosibirsk and stuff like that, Irkutsk. So yeah, it's like a huge adventure.
Yeah, we will cross the whole Russian country.
Almost to Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
Next time is Moon. As everybody wants to go to Moon, right? It's, I don't know.
When you sign record companies, there's the funny fact there is the territory where the record company owns now the new rights. It's always written there, the universe. So they are prepared for everything.